So hey guys, I was looking for some stuff from, like, past grades I've been in, to read, and, cause I don't know, I thought it'd be funny, or, like, interesting to read, like, what I wrote when I was, like, in 8th grade or something. Yeah, I found something from all the way in 5th grade. And it's directed towards me, because I'm 16 now. Yay! So, for context, in 5th grade, we had this program called DARE. And it was basically telling us, hey kids, don't do drugs when you're older. And so then they had us write a letter to our 16-year-old self. And so now I'm gonna read that letter, see if I need this advice. This is just so amusing to me. I love it. December 19th, 2019. Dear 16-year-old Emily, do you remember DARE from 5th grade? If so, here are some important things you need to know about. Since you are 16, you will be faced with peer pressure. Pressure is spelled wrong, but I'm not going to fix it because this is entertaining. Which could be difficult. So if you do not want to make bad choice, you would need to read this. I'm crying. Have your friends been trying to get you to start smoking? If so, don't do it. You can't start smoking until you're 21 or older. It is also very bad for you. Have you ever been to a party with your friends and they have been asking you if you want to have a beer? So don't tell your friends that you won't run right now. But here are some facts you need to know about alcohol. You can only start drinking drugs unless you're 21 or older. I'm sorry, the fact that I wrote drinking drugs. Oh my god. Drinking drugs. Drinking fucking drugs. God. My grammar is 5th grader. Gosh, I thought Gen Alpha was bad. Drinking drugs, unless you're 21 or older. It is also illegal to drink under the age of 21. The fact that I spell illegal right, surprises me. Drugs also affect the brain and body, which may include low coordination, poor judgment, memory loss, and slow reflexes. I think that's also the effects of alcohol. No, that's literally the effects of alcohol. Why did I write drugs? I mean, drugs can do that, but I think it's mostly alcohol that does that. Alcohol weakens the heart and the amount of blood it pumps. Too much alcohol could lead to a coma or death. Alcohol goes directly to the bloodstream and can damage every organ in your body, so whatever you do, don't drink alcohol. Also, you should choose your friends wisely. Did one of your friends ever break a leg or an arm, and they asked you if you wanted to have an opioid? Literally I spelled opioid wrong. And I continued to spell it wrong. For the rest of this, except for one time. One time I get it right, and then I just continuously spell it wrong. Oh my god. If so, then here are some facts you need to know. Opioids are very powerful and you can become addicted to them, which is very bad. If you are addicted to opioids and you run out of them, you could become very sick, which would be very bad. But the bad part about this is that you may go to the store and buy a drug called heroin. I don't think you can get heroin at a store. Oh my god. You can buy a drug called heroin, which is something like opioids, but heroin is a little stronger than opioids. Have you been getting bullied or you are a bully? If so, then here are some things you need to know. If you are getting bullied, then it may affect your body. Like, you may not want to go to school, or you may be awake all night thinking about what will happen the next day. So if you're bullying someone, think about what might happen. Have you ever heard of marijuana? If so, here are some things you need to know. You can only have marijuana if it is prescribed by a doctor, but whatever you do, don't smoke marijuana. These are some very important facts, so you should remember these facts. But still, you should not do any of this stuff like smoke marijuana or take drugs or smoke, but you should know these facts so you will not make a bad choice. So whatever you do, don't make a bad choice. Sincerely, Emily, and insert my last name, because I'm not doxing myself. Okay, no, because I'm seriously wondering what my 5th grade self was on. Drinking drugs. You can only start drinking drugs unless you're 21 or older. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's so amusing to me. I'm gonna, like, quote that. Like, genuinely. I'm gonna put that in my list of quotes. Man, because I did not know you could drink drugs. I mean, you probably can if you make them, like, if you have, like, a powder and then you dissolve it in water. But it's not like my 5th grade self would have known that. Drinking drugs. That's so stupidly funny to me. Oh my god. Why is my grammar so bad in 5th grade? Oh my days.